It's finally my favorite time of the year for menswear and men's fashion because these are the perfect months to start experimenting and having fun with your own personal style, trying new things, really honing in the layering skill. And it's also the time of the year when a lot of brands are actually having a bunch of sample sales. They're selling out old stock, while at the same time there are so many incredible retailers that are just now getting their new collections for the fall winter season. And some of these brands, guys, are absolutely insane. The things that are going on in menswear now are unlike anything we've ever seen, and I feel like that's making the landscape or the scope of menswear and men's fashion as a whole just so much more fun than it's ever been. And recently I was given the opportunity to partner up with one of my favorite stores in New York City, which is a retailer that not only carries some of the finest Japanese made goods available, but also some of the most gorgeous Indian made garments, Chinese made garments. And guys, just because it's made in China doesn't mean it's bad, but we're gonna get into that in another video. But the retailer in question that I love so much is a store called Standard & Strange. I've actually done another video where I did a tour on the inside of Standard & Strange. If you didn't check that out, make sure to go check that video out. But recently they let me partner up with them, and we were able to put our minds together and cook up some of the craziest men's outfit ideas that you should be wearing for the fall winter. Big shout out to Standard & Strange. Thank you so much for giving me the space to do this. Please guys, make sure to support them. They love the channel, and they also love reading your comments. They love spreading the name of menswear. And it's important that we keep brands and retailers like this alive. But anyways, guys, why don't we start off with the first fit? And the overarching theme or the feel of this outfit is dressing up the leather jacket and kind of bringing it to a more classic menswear type of level by imparting a little bit of tailored elegance to the outfit, which is why we decided to put together the Built Buck Black A1 zip leather jacket with these gorgeous and super warm Mon Italy black flannel pants and this super smooth, crisp white dress shirt that's made from a raw silk from this wild Chinese brand called Motive MFG. Basically, the idea here is to take a classic American style piece and kind of dress it up, make it a little bit more elegant in a sense where you can actually transition it from the office straight into nightlife without having to get changed. It's so easy. It's warm, it's beautiful, it's sexy. The jacket, when you wear it, you just feel expensive. And I'm not saying you have to get all of these pieces from Standard & Strange. If you have garments like this that work in your wardrobe, you could easily do this. At the end of the day, what we're trying to do is educate just different ways you could style clothing and just kind of bring about new ideas that are fun, fresh, and exciting. I, for one, love to dress up leather jackets. I just think there's something really classy about them if you do it right, and I especially love a nice cropped kind of jacket as well as a cropped pants because it gives it a little bit more of an intentional look behind it. And if you don't want to throw on the button-down shirt, you could easily keep the dress pants and casual it down a bit by throwing on a t-shirt if you wanted to. And yes, just because the shirt is made from silk doesn't mean that it's a super light garment. This shirt actually has a pretty good amount of body to it, and it is from, I believe, a raw silk, so it's not like a satin. It's not like one of those shirts that you would see at like Versace or Gucci or whatever. This one has a little bit more of like a rugged feel, which kind of adds to and complements the overarching theme of this outfit. Now for the second fit, we're gonna throw on something that's kind of inspired by like an Ivy prep casual kind of style. This is kind of taking Japanese Americana and dressing it up with a little bit of like a European kind of menswear kind of feel. So what we're gonna throw on is the Real McCoy souvenir jacket with the Mon Italy boucle turtleneck in this gorgeous brown color, as well as these beautiful corduroy pants from Mon Italy as well. And for those who don't know, Standard & Strange actually recently picked up Mon Italy's new collection, and they have a bunch of tailored pieces that exude class, they exude elegance, but they also have this real relaxed kind of casual, comfortable feel while maintaining the heart and soul of tailored menswear. This is a type of outfit that you would see often in like vintage Japanese photography, especially from the 40s to the 60s, which was like kind of the heyday of Japanese Americana, and it only grew stronger as time went on. And I really love how the brown complements the burgundies. That's one of my favorite color combinations. I just feel like that little pop of like that reddish, winish kind of tone really helps this outfit stand out without trying to do too much. And I think that the embroideries as well as the sateen fabric that is used for the souvenir jacket really give an incredible luxury look. Again, this is something that's really easy to do with stuff that you might already have, but if you want some luxury goods, or dare should I say the best luxury goods, then you can definitely check these out on Standard & Strange. The links are going to be somewhere on the screen as well as in the description, and we're going to do that for every fit that we're going through. But really what we're trying to do is just showcase fits that are so easy to pull off and require very minimal thought. Now for the third fit, we wanted to get a little bit more fun, a little bit more artsy and creative, so what we decided to do was throw on this black design, raw indigo denim jacket with the Standard & Strange in-house brand Wakayama knit t-shirt, which is one of the softest t-shirts that I've ever worn, and this Mon Italy pant that's actually got this red plaid on a cream background and is constructed from this ultra luxurious heavy cotton twill. Here the idea is to allow the pants to be the statement piece, which is something that's very rarely seen in menswear. Usually you see people trying to make the top the statement piece. What we wanted to do was have a little bit more creativity, and we wanted to give a little bit more of an interest or an appeal to an otherwise staple heritage outfit. So basically what we wanted to do was kind of class up and turn the heritage style into something that's a little bit more artsy. I feel like the ivory and the red plaid sits so beautifully on the indigo of the jacket, and you also get that added comfort from the t-shirt as well as a little bit of that creamish color, because this t-shirt is actually the slightest bit off-white, which I think really helps soften the contrast between the jacket and the pants, which to me really makes this whole fit kind of work together. These pants are so easy to wear, and if this isn't your type of thing, you could do it with striped pants, you could do it with herringbone pants, you could do it with a lot of different pants. Dare I say you could find a bunch of these pants on Standard & Strange, but this fit just kind of exemplifies the overall idea of taking a little bit more of like a modern spin on heritage menswear. Now for the fourth fit, we kind of wanted to reintroduce Standard & Strange as a retailer and a brand as opposed to what you might have already known it to be. Standard & Strange is not just a heritage menswear shop, but it is also a modern menswear and modern streetwear shop as well, with a touch of high fashion that is backed by extensive knowledge in so many different types of styles. And recently they picked up a whole new line of suiting from one of my new favorite brands, which is First Pattern, and we really wanted to introduce the new tailored side of Standard & Strange, which is why we threw together this gorgeous First Pattern suit with, again, this Mon Italy boucle turtleneck made from an alpaca wool, but this time we did it in the charcoal to complement the business-like feel of the First Pattern suit. And what's great about these suits when you get them from Standard & Strange is that the pants are actually unhemmed, so you could take them to your own personal tailor and you can actually get them hemmed for yourself. The First Pattern suit actually has a little bit of a pinstripe kind of weave to it, and it's actually flannelized, so it has this really nice feel, this supreme drape, and a tailored elegance that you otherwise just don't get outside of suiting. And it's also got a real nice relaxed yet still tapered and clean fit, which makes this easily wearable at the office just as well as you could wear it out to dinner, you could wear it out in the street, you could wear it anywhere. This again is just showing how you could repurpose the otherwise simple staple business suit and you can elevate it by swapping out the dress shirt and tie and pairing it with a turtleneck that has an incredible texture to it. It's gonna keep you warm because both the fabrics are engineered for the fall winter season, and ultimately it's just something that shows intentionality within your style. They have a couple of these First Pattern suits. You could actually get them as separates too if you just wanted the jacket or if you just wanted the pants. And again, there's so many different ways that you could spin this, there's so many different ways that you could do this. But yeah, definitely check out the new tailored pieces that are available on the Standard & Strange website. Next up we got the fifth fit, which is something that's kind of spinning utility or outdoorsy wear with something that's a little bit more streetwear, something that's a little bit more fun, something that really gives it an edgy kind of feel, which is why we throw on this Real McCoy's Buco Products half zip sweater, and I decided I wanted to tuck it in to the Motive MFG ski pants that they have in this tweed fabric that actually has a ribbed hem, which I thought was really cool. And I said, you know what, why don't we tuck this in to a pair of really high boots to give that real kind of balloony and stacked appearance to the leg, which also helps accentuate the top. There's something about this fit that just really exudes cool, and it's also just a super warm fit because of the fabrics as well as the construction that was used when making these garments. And I think that the subtle tuck actually helps elevate this fit slightly and definitely gives it a little bit more of that cerebral intentionality as opposed to someone who just threw on garments just because they were warm. This was something that was very calculated, and you could easily swap out a half zip for maybe a turtleneck, a long sleeve sweater, anything like this, and you could throw on a jacket if you wanted to. So really the overarching theme for this type of outfit is kind of like casual utility, but it's also meant to be a building block for you to dress up or dress down as you please. I also love any pant that has a ribbed hem because it really helps cinch around the ankles, which provides maximum insulation, especially during the colder months, especially here in New York, which makes this outfit not only fun, but it also makes it functional. Now for the sixth fit, we started experimenting a lot, and we really wanted to just see how far we could go with leisure, luxury, and menswear, utilizing some of the finest fabrics in the world, and make something that was not only comfortable, but supremely sexy, something that was super easy to throw on. And we came up with this fit that encompasses the elegance of the Mon Italy alpaca knitted jute coat, which is this long coat made of alpaca wool, and it actually comes with a belt. It's super drapey, it's super warm, and I think it complements, again, the raw silk shirt from Motive MFG, which helps dress up this outfit a little bit. And then to add a little bit of fun and just one pop color to the outfit, we decided to throw back on the Mon Italy brick plaid in that heavy wool cotton. And this was a really fun fit. It's actually super warm, believe it or not, because of the alpaca wool, but it feels exquisitely lightweight because it's not a heavily structured garment, and it's also knitted, so it drapes and falls beautifully. So you're capturing that kind of warmth, but also maintaining a certain level of ease when it comes to dressing in relaxed menswear. And I mean, it's just a super sexy look. And if you didn't want to do anything with a button-down shirt, you could switch it out with like a t-shirt. You could throw on another turtleneck in an alpaca wool from Mon Italy if you wanted to. There's a couple of different ways that you could spin this, if maybe throwing on a dress shirt with this fit really wasn't your thing. But this to me was probably my favorite outfit because we really just wanted to see how far we could go when it came to literally just picking some of the best when it comes to fibers and luxury from around the world. Now for the seventh fit, we kind of wanted to get back to our roots when it comes to Japanese Americana, which both me and Standard and Strange are heavily inspired by. And I mean, we threw a little bit of like a European spin on it, but still maintained the essence of what Japanese Americana is. So we decided to pair together this Real McCoy's brown leather jacket with, again, the Mon Italy boucle turtleneck for a little bit of that added warmth and that insulation. And we decided to play off the Real McCoy's theme with these Real McCoy chinos in probably the softest and smoothest chino fabric that I've ever felt in my life. So for those who don't know, Standard and Strange, I believe, is the only brand in New York, probably on the East Coast as well, that is actually able to sell authentic Real McCoy's garments. And they don't just have a couple of pieces, they have probably the largest collection of Real McCoy's that I've ever seen from any retailer ever. These garments are not only collectible items, but they're also supremely durable. They're luxury garments that have an incredible feel, and they really wear in and dress up very, very nicely. So if you're in New York, or if you're ever traveling to New York and you want to try on a Real McCoy's garment for yourself, definitely make sure to check out Standard and Strange. And if you're not traveling anytime soon, or if you don't live in New York, you can still take advantage of the wonderful collection of Real McCoy's that they have on their website. And I'm telling you guys, these Real McCoy garments are amazing. Now for the last fit, we wanted to go with something that was just a simple everyday casual for the guy who's not necessarily 100% into fashion, but just likes clothes, just likes to look good, he likes to feel good, and just needs an everyday kind of uniform, which is why we throw on this Y2 leather suede riding jacket, which has this very soft, very supple feel. And we threw back on the Wakayama knit t-shirt that they made, and we tucked that into the pair of Mon Italy corduroys that we used earlier. And that's the thing with this outfit, is we're kind of using pieces that we've already used in the other outfits that we made. And really what that's supposed to exemplify is that not only me, but also Standard and Strange encourages you to wear your clothes. They encourage you to try new things, to repurpose them into different outfits, and really just have fun with the things that you buy from them. They want to make it easy for you. They want you to dress your best with as minimal thought as possible, and they want you to use the garments that they sell to you over and over again. And just the overall idea of this outfit is really simple. It's just a leather jacket or a suede jacket with a t-shirt and some nice corduroy pants. You could switch out the pants for some denims. You could switch out the pants for some flannels. There's just so many different ways that you could use this baseline and really make it your own and let it evolve, all while not really having to think about it too much. And that's exactly why we left this fit for last, because this is going to be your baseline, and this is going to allow you to experiment with all of the other garments or that you might be looking to buy. And overall, it's just simple, it looks good, and there's just no way that you could fail. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching the video, and thank you so much to Standard and Strange. I could not be more grateful and appreciative for all of you guys. I mean, they're like my family. And I'm telling you guys, I do not think I've ever met a retailer that has as close of a relationship to their clients as Standard and Strange does. And I also think that their knowledge and the passion that they have truly surpasses any other retailer that I've ever been to, especially considering the wide array of garments and styles that they have. And pretty much everybody there has their own unique take on fashion, and there's so many different ways that you could go about either supplementing your wardrobe or starting it from scratch. And either way you're going, I think Standard and Strange truly is the right way to do it. Big shout out to everybody at Standard, and shout out to you for watching. And if there's any ideas that you want us to tackle, because they definitely want to do some work, again, if you have any questions questions for them. We might be doing an interview kind of style video pretty soon with some of the staff, so make sure to drop those down in the comments. And I'm so excited to see how this relationship is going to transform the channel, and I'm excited to see the ideas that you guys have for us. Definitely make sure to go check out the Standard and Strange website, check out the new Mon Italy collection, check out the Motive MFG collection, which are some of my favorites. Check out their Real McCoy stuff. Man, check out everything, bro. It's all good. But anyways, with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next week.